Today I'm going to show you how to use a graphing calculator with Mrs. Anderson. As we go through how to use a calculator, make sure you're filling out your note sheet so you have the steps in your notebook. Make sure you follow directions carefully. Only touch the assigned calculator that should match the same number as your clicker, and only do what I tell you to do. If you notice, these calculators are not cheap, they're over $100 a piece. So put your calculator flat on your desk. To turn the calculator on, you mash the on button. If anything comes on the screen, just press clear. To turn the calculator off, mash the blue second key and then the on key. Not at the same time, just one then the other. Turn the calculator back on. If anything comes on your screen, make sure you mash clear. Any questions on these two steps? Make sure you record on your note sheet how to turn on and off the calculator. Now we're going to do some operations. We're going to do 125.87 plus 69.57. Your number keys are the white keys. So type in 125. Find the decimals, also a white key. 87. Your operation buttons are gray. So find the plus sign. 69.57. You should be able to see what you type in, and if you make a mistake, you can go left or right to correct it. Then press enter. If you did not get 195.44, raise your hand or let your partner help you. Any questions on how to type in numbers, decimals, or the plus sign? Once you mash enter, it should automatically go so you can type in another operation. This time we're going to do 198.99. Subtract 20.8. Your subtraction key should be the gray key. Do not use the white key. That is not subtraction. You will get an error. Make sure you type it in exactly how I have it with the gray subtraction sign. Then press enter. You should have got 178.19. If you did not get this, raise your hand so someone can help you fix what you got wrong. Now we're going to the negative sign. Your negative sign is also a white key. Do not use the gray key. And type in -6 plus 100. If you did not get 94, raise your hand. Make sure you press enter so you can get an answer. Make sure you put in your notes the difference between a negative sign and a subtraction sign. Now on to fractions. Make sure you always put fractions in parentheses. Fractions must be entered as mixed numbers. Make sure you copy these in your notes. To enter in the fraction 3/5, we're going to put our parentheses first, 3. And then what do we say about division? Mash the division And what do you see? You get a fraction bar because it means the same thing. Then enter in your 5, close parentheses, and press enter. When you put in the fraction, you will see you get 0.6. Now when you put in 2.5, you have to change that to a mixed number. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So we put parentheses 5 divided by 2. You should get 2.5. Any questions on fractions? Make sure you always put them in parentheses, because when we start doing operations, sometimes you can get mixed up. Now we're going to do an operation of fraction. We're going to do 3/5 times 7/8. So go ahead and enter in the 3/5. Make sure you use parentheses. Did you notice something when you mashed the multiplication sign? Looks like an asterisk. It doesn't look like a normal multiplication sign. So you can tell the difference. And now press enter. You should get 0.525. You did not raise your hand. If you notice, when we did fractions, it automatically puts it in decimals. Sometimes we might want to change those decimals to a fraction. So let's enter in a different decimal. Let's enter in 0.125. Then find the black key that says math. Then press your enter button twice. Enter. Enter. It should have turned it into 1/8. Sometimes it will turn it into an improper fraction. So if you want to turn it into a mixed number, you have to do it yourself. Make sure you copy this on your notes. Changing a fraction to a decimal is much more simpler. Just type in the fraction 12/15. 12 divided by 15, put it in parentheses. You should get 0.8. Now we're going to learn how to clear the calculator. This is important because sometimes other students will do things to the calculator and it needs to be cleared. I'm going to let you write this in your notebook. Eventually you will memorize it. So everybody mash this blue second key and plus 7, 1, 2, enter. Some message to pop up on your screen. When you mash enter, it should go away. If the person before you has cleared the calculator, when you cut it on, you will get the same message, and that's why we just mash clear. Any questions on how to use the graphing calculator?